We live in an era of change. New promises and ideas about the future constantly surround us. But what does this actually lead to? In this interview series, we meet companies and organizations that are driving change and leading us into the society of tomorrow. Change that is not only disruptive, but has the potential to be formative. The future is just around the corner, and now we want to know, what does it look like? Today we are in Espoo, in Finland, and we're very pleased to be at VTT, the Technical Research Center of Finland, and welcoming Jussi Manninen, the Executive VP to Framtidsmodellen. Welcome.
Thank you, Manette.
Framtidsmodellen is a Swedish word. In Finnish it would be tulevaisuuden malli and future models in English. How does that relate to what you're doing here at VTT?
Framtidsmodellen or the future modeling is basically what we do here at VTT. Because what we are doing is we are working with future technologies, we are working with the future society, and we want to be not only to model the future, but we also want to be shaping the future with new technology and some of the governance models that you need in order to get the technology in place.
So shaping the future is also the purpose of VTT. Can you describe it in more detail?
Sure. The purpose actually what we have is consisting of three parts. The first part is saying that we actually want to work on global challenges because they are the ones that need to be solved urgently. The second part actually deals with the way we work, and that's related to your previous question, that we bring together the scientists, the companies, the policymakers, and even people in order to solve these challenges. And the third part is what is the expected outcome or the impact, if you will. And really what is expected from us that solving these challenges will result in well-being, in sustainable growth, and eventually in new jobs. We are looking at from the lens of having two different types of challenges. The first are systemic challenges, decarbonization of course being something which is on everybody's agenda at the moment. We're also looking at how can we increase the productivity of materials, because we know that in order to have the lifestyle we have, we need 4 Earths. So you would need to be much more productive in the use of materials, so that's circular economy, for example. We're also looking at the societal and especially security of society, and resilience is something which is very sort of topical at the moment. But we're also looking at some of technical challenges. We are looking at quantum computing, for example, or synthetic biology, which is sort of taking engineering into biology, which are technologies that we believe that will have a drastic effect on many of the industries in the future. They will disrupt things like drug discovery, for example, by using quantum computing, or how we produce the everyday materials that you and I are wearing. That could be done via synthetic biology.
One of VTT's missions is also to be a platform for business innovation and bring new businesses out. Can you give an example or a few examples?
One of the areas how we can do it is via spin-offs. So we're spinning out company ideas which are based on our IP. Some of the more recent ones, we have had actually quite a few related to new food components like alternative proteins. There's one called, for example, Onego Bio. Another more recent one is actually in the area of small and modular nuclear reactors, where we've been designing a specifically for heating purposes, a reactor for heating purposes, because we know decarbonizing the heat sector is very difficult.
There's a lot of discussion of smart societies. What do you think about that?
I think that's the way we need to go. So it will make my and your life easier when navigating the city. It will also make seamless transportation in the city. It will make us living in a house that takes care of energy efficiency and flexibility without us even noticing that it's doing it. So there's a lot of digital elements there, but they're kind of in the background. So we don't really need to sort of see them, but they help us making the right decisions.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Likewise.